Yeah, it's gonna be. I want to do a showcase on the new creation fruit and Blox fruits. Actually, it's like one of my favorite fruits, so I've been using it for like a little while. I guess like all of today. And it's actually my favorite fruit. It's actually so cool. Alright, just watch this. The moves are... We gotta find out like on PC to use them on, but the moves are actually really cool. Here's the first move, batter up. You basically just go into a cannon and then just shoot yourself out at NPCs and just throw them through like a brick wall, which is actually really cool. Alright, then sleight of hand, you can either like press it and it just goes like all around you, or you can hold it and it goes like all the way over there. It just slams them on the floor like a giant hand. Alright. Now sword box, you do this, it puts them in a box and starts like slicing them like that. And the M1 is just like, hold on, let me get a better view of that. Anyways, the M1 is like a deck of cards, which is like really cool. I don't know that you could hold down the M1. Like that's pretty sick. I don't know that you hold that down. Anyways, I'm learning stuff about this fruit too. Alright. And then Magic City just spawns a literal city and just throws it on people. And also, you can go jump into the buildings and they teleport you, which is actually really cool. Alright. Now I know what you guys are all thinking. What's the last move? Say the best for last. Literally. So the Fortify move, there's two ways that you can use it. You can either hold it and it goes like, it does like this to where the stuff like breaks after a certain amount of time. Look like that stuff down there will disappear. And if you hold it just like straight like this, will make like the like little slanted things. If you look like kind of down, it makes like a floor underneath you, which is actually really cool. It's kind of like Fortnite. There's like another way to like just put the hat on top of your head and then just like build like walls around yourself. I haven't figured out how to do that exactly. Okay, here we go. I figured it out. So you just like hold it down. Like you can build like walls and stuff. You like change the walls that you build, and you just press and it builds it. And you could have like holes in it, I guess. Or like just make, yeah, like make like staircases like that. You can make some like cool buildings. And then floor, you've already seen floor. Like while I was holding it, just makes a literal floor. Okay, and then ramp is just like the little slanted thing. And then V, you just like can erase like all this stuff and it just goes away, which is actually sick. And the build meter is just like how much you can build in like a private service. If that thing maxes out, you can't build anymore. But anyways, that's kind of like the full showcase on this thing. You get a cool hat when you go into Fortify mode. But that'll be all for today's video. Love you guys. Goodbye.